I love Halloween.
Just get the temps to cooperate.
I know. That's hard to put that up when it's like in the mid-80s.
Oh, right.
It's like putting Christmas decorations up when it's really hot out. So.
I used to do that in Florida. It was almost kind of like forcing the season. Like, we're going to enjoy this Christmas season.
This weekend, though, this is the weekend. It is going to be gorgeous out there if you like the cooler temperatures. And that's going to be the story. Over the next couple of days, we are going to see some cooler temperatures finally move back into the region. We've had some clouds from time to time tonight, but the clouds are kind of moving out right now. We're going to see some better weather as we get into the weekend. We got to get through this cold front first, and that's what's ahead. We're going to see one more warm day. We'll call it warm for tomorrow with temperatures near 80. Cold front really arrives on Saturday morning, and it will be much cooler for Saturday afternoon and for the rest of the weekend. Could see some of the first frost of the season. We zoom in just to show you, none of that rain is actually making it to the ground. It is really warm. I mean, it's still near 70 in some locations. That shows you that the winds have shifted a little bit and we're starting to see the clouds move in. I think we'll be lucky to drop down into the low and mid 60s overnight, so certainly a warmer night than we've seen. And tomorrow we'll be back near 80 degrees, so that's why one more warm day. But then there's the cold front. Now, the leading edge of it isn't the coldest air. You see this little kind of line of clouds? That's the leading edge of the cooler air. This is just kind of the dry air first. Once they kind of combine and push through on Saturday morning, then we'll see the drier, cooler air moving in. Temperatures will go down fairly quickly. Now, promise you there's at least a tiny chance of rain. It's not zero, but boy, I would not get too excited for this rain. This looks like maybe hit or miss late tomorrow into early Saturday. I think none of us are really going to see it much at all. The good news is it happens overnight if it does happen, so it will not ruin any of your weekend. Great weekend to head up to the mountains. We've got great fall colors showing up around, I say 4,000 feet or above, but you go to the ridge tops this weekend, Grandfather Mountain, Beach Mountain, Sugar Mountain, those areas are seeing some great color. Just to show you what it looks like up at Grandfather, it is absolutely spectacular. Now, we need rain. We told you we have a small chance tomorrow into tomorrow night, 20%. After that, there's nothing until next weekend. This, to me, looks to be the most significant rain chance in about 4 weeks heading our way next week. So it will take anything we can get. But in the next 7 days, you could see, once again, maybe 1/10 of an inch at best. We need 1 inch a week just to tread water, literally. If we don't get that, we're going to be more into that drought situation by next week. So your futurecast temperatures tomorrow, we're back in the upper 70s, low 80s. The front gets you right there this Saturday morning. Notice it moves through the mountains first. Takes a while to push through the Piedmont. We may briefly get into the 70s, but then watch this. Sunday morning, whew, it is going to be chilly. Look at low 40s, even some upper 30s. Likely some patchy frost in some areas, and then only warming up into the 60s on Sunday. Just a heads up, once that cool weather moves out, the stink bugs are going to come roaring back. So yeah, the stink bug forecast, you probably have seen them outside already. Once it gets cold outside and then it warms back up, they try to get into the house. So just be prepared. Seal those cracks up around your windows and doors, and don't smash them, don't spray them. Use the shop vac, suck them all up, and then take them outside and dump them in the trash. I think that's the best scenario I can give you for getting rid of those stink bugs. Just try to keep them out in the first place. Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. This is why they'll come back, because next week it warms up. And when you see these warmer afternoons after cool mornings, especially on the south side of the house, you'll see those stink bugs trying to get in. Look at that. Rain chances actually next weekend, Friday into Saturday. But between now and then, don't expect much of anything.